And we should be good, I think.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Um, I just have to wait a bit. It looks like... Okay, yeah, we are good.
Okay. Yep. I see us.
Hooray, no issues for once. Yeah.
Finally. Yeah.
Second last episode of Season 2, we did it. We made
Yeah.
it.
Oh. So yeah.
No, my channel reverted its
Whoop.
settings. What the heck? I hate
What?
Twitch. Sometimes when you update
Oh.
Twitch's stuff, it just goes, like, it just reverts randomly for no
Yeah.
reason.
Oh.
And it did that.
Also, like the title and
The
stuff.
title and
Yeah.
the game. And I'm getting an authentication failed error. I jinxed it by saying we were good. We were so close, and now it won't
Oh.
update.
Someday.
Let me go straight
Someday
to
we'll have an episode
dashboard.
without issue.
One day. Have to update it straight through dashboard and not through the main thing,
Yeah.
I think. Maybe this will work. Talk shows. I had updated. Okay, cool. We're good.
Oh. All right.
Thank you,
Excellent.
Twitch, for being an abomination. Please sponsor us. Send us money.
Yeah.
So, what have you been up to this week?
Oh, I have been sick, so I've been doing a lot of sleeping.
No,
Yeah.
that's
What about? Yeah.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
Not a lot of anime watching while sick.
No, the only thing I watched other than the book club stuff was I rewatched Neo Tokyo, which is really really good. I've mentioned it a couple times before, but I love that thing so much. And, but yeah, other than that, whenever I would try and start watching something and then just fall asleep. So I ended up just sleeping most of the week.
Well, sleep is nice at least.
It is. It's great.
So this week I got a lewd anime subscription. I was like, I'll try it out
Ooh.
for once, right?
Mm-hmm.
I recorded the opening because that's what you do for anime channels. You sell out. I'll hopefully put up on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally me just being pissed for like 20 minutes. It's ooh, I hate this box so much. What a waste of money.
Yeah.
There's 4 series in it, right?
Yeah.
Spoilers for the video coming out. There's 4 series in it. Gintama, Soul Eater, Kobayashi's Maid Dragon, and Bungo Stray Dogs. I like 3 of those shows.
Yeah.
But oh, there was some questionable decisions by them on what like items would be in.
Yeah.
So yeah, that video should hopefully go up soon. It'd be weird to go up before this episode goes up, so maybe I'll like I gotta get the other episodes up. But
Yeah.
at least I've started like just recording them straight to hard drive, so I have copies. I've just been too lazy to have to download the
Yeah.
previous episodes to upload them. So quality of upload will also probably go up once those start going up directly. But
That's good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Besides that, I haven't watched too much. I watched some more Girls in Panzer. I'm kind of keeping it so it's like in line with what's airing, so I'll finish that along with everything else.
Mm-hmm.
I'm behind an episode of Made in Abyss, unfortunately. I didn't get to see this week's yet, but
Yeah.
what did I watch? Not much really. An episode of Last Exile, that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
I read a bunch of manga though. The new chapters for My Ball came out.
Oh yeah.
I love that manga. I want an anime of it so bad, or I want it licensed in English because that'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of manga getting licensed in English, that's pretty much all
Yeah.
our news this week. You like
Yeah.
that transition? Ooh,
It's flawless. It's
nailed
nice.
it.
Yeah.
It's also all 7Cs. That's all our news. Just
Yeah.
7Cs announcements. This past week
Yeah.
they did a thing where they announced like 4 or 5 releases each day. So we just
Yeah.
pulled out some
Yeah.
of the ones we're interested in, I guess. But
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the first one sounds totally ridiculous. I'm way into that. It's the Seven Seas licensed a Mushroom Girls in Love manga.
yeah, I believe it's a 1-volume manga. I'm not certain about that.
Yeah. I think it is. I think so.
It's an Olwen planet of intelligent fungi, where Ariella and Ariella are about to get married, but they've got a long road ahead of them, illness, surgery, and even a dastardly royal plot that seeks to split them apart. It's like, this sounds really wild. I believe this is by the creator of Centaur's Life too.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
So.
That'll be cool. Thing to look out for.
Oh, I forgot to put it on here, but they licensed it a while ago, but they licensed Mononoke Sharing, which I never realized. I read that manga a while ago. It's by the same creator as Maid Dragon, and I hadn't realized that, so that's cool. That's something coming out. I'll see if I can find the release of that, just for those interested, because Maid Dragon. Yeah. Like, I realized by the art, yeah, it's in this big announcement where they announced, like, 6 different ones. But yeah, Mononoke Sharing by Cool Keiyo Shinja, or Cool Keiyu Shinja, I don't know. Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. It's a handle.
Oh, cool.
But it's got similar art, and it's about, like, yokai girls all, like, hanging out together in an apartment.
Yeah. Cool.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Anyways, our actual next news, because that's actually kind of old. They are licensing Voynich Hotel by Domin Seimin, and this series is really good. It's 3 volumes, a lot of chapters, and it's got this really cool, wacky art style and humor to it, and it's a really good read. I really enjoyed it. If anyone who's been on my anime list profile, I actually put like my favorite anime watched and read, as in I finished it that year, since I started using it a lot more in 2015. I started putting my favorites from that year. Voynich Hotel was my favorite in 2015, which is also when I like really read and watched the most when I got back into anime and manga, because like I didn't have a job. So yeah, it is really, really good. I highly, highly recommend it.
Cool.
There's some very cute maids in it.
Yeah, I've heard you mention it a couple of times in the past, like on Twitter and stuff, and so I've always been thinking of checking it out, and now I guess I will. So that's cool.
Yeah, it's like some dark, romantic comedy horror thing. It's weird. It's very, very weird, but very, very good.
Yeah.
And the last one, in a similar vein of dark, but also... This is like if we combine the two, the dark stuff from Voynich Hotel and like the Yuri weird stuff of Mushrooms in Love. We get lesbian vampires. Yeah.
All right.
They also released Hungry for You. Endo Yasuka Stalks the Night. It sounds like a porno or something, like a hentai. It's like Hungry for You. See, the funny thing is, it sounds like a hentai, right? It's by Flower Child. I searched up what they did on my anime list because I wanted to see how many volumes this actually was. This isn't even on my anime list. Flower Child has one thing on my anime list, and it's a hentai.
Nice.
So that's where the name comes from.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know how many volumes. It says Volume 1 will be released on May 15, 2018, so there's more than one. So but hopefully it sells well, because I can start spamming 7 Seas with requests for Michiwaiso Monogatari, which is another lesbian vampire series that I want to read.
Oh yeah, is that the one where it's the vampires after the apocalypse or something?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, that's good. I've read the first like 2 or 3 chapters of that. That's a good one.
You can only read the first 2 or 3. That's why I want it licensed.
Yeah.
7 Seas, please give us more lesbian vampires. I am a high school girl again, and this is my aesthetic. Pretty much.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we just had a bunch of 7 Seas announcements for news.
Yeah.
Yay.
There's not really anything else going on this week.
Oh, Ruby or Rooster Teeth announced a Ruby board game, which is going to be great because I'll buy it and none of my friends like Ruby, so I'll never get to play it. I'll just jump to their website to pull that up. Yeah. That's anime news. Ruby's anime. Fight me.
Yeah.
It's a board game.
Yeah. I'm sure someone will make a version of it for Tabletop Simulator, so you can just play it online with people.
Possibly. They might actually make their own version for online too.
That would be pretty smart.
Yeah. Ruby Combat Ready.
It's a good name.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's specifically a line from Penny, and that makes me really want
Hmm.
Penny back. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Next season, it's gonna happen. It better.
Yeah. Definitely.
Here's hoping. Um, but yeah, I guess that's really all the news. Um,
Mm.
what other manga did I watch or read? I did read other manga.
Yeah.
It was mainly just catching up on like Boku no Hyo, uh,
Yeah.
Fire Force. Ukami Shonen got a new chapter put out. Hooray! I love that. And
Hmm.
Mori 201 got a chapter put out, and I always call it Immoral 201. Like, that's not a manga people should read, but I am.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, they finished translating Tonari no Robot, and it was cute and good.
Oh,
So
cool.
maybe I should ask Seven Seas to license that too, because it's just
Yeah.
like a girl in love with a robot next door.
Yeah. I started reading that at one point. I should go back and finish it now.
It's good. It's
Yeah.
cute. I like it. I need
Cool.
more robot girlfriends. Recommendations. I see your recommendation. Are there robots? I don't see anything about robots, but I'll still add it to my plan to read list. It's a 3-chapter
course.
about a more adult, it sounds. Maybe not completely more adult.
Mm.
Still, when the first line, Mika, high school student, has no doubts that she is a lesbian. It's like, off to a good start.
Yep.
Who's this by? Takamiya Jin. Oh, they've done a lot. Lots of one-shots, it looks like. Lots of Yuri one-shots, it looks like. Ooh.
Nice.
I haven't seen like any of this. I don't know how I haven't ever come across any of this stuff before. I'm gonna have to look that out later. Later.
Yep.
Anyways, moving on, we have, I guess, book club time.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, because we have like no news,
Yeah.
and neither of us watched or read anything. Oh, I did go to White Schwartz again
Oh,
after
yeah?
like almost 3 months, and I got first place easy and took everyone's money.
Nice. Good job.
Yeah.
Even out of the cards.
All $12.
Nice.
Well, it's 6 people, $4 each, and then winnings are split between top half. So.
Cool. Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm saving my winnings towards a Glaceon plush because why not?
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, anime card games are anime.
Yeah. So yeah. Should we start with Centaur this week?
Sure, let's start with Centaur. It was a cute Centaur episode. It was just like all about the kids.
Yeah, it was nice.
Apparently kidnapping is very common. Just taking a kid and walking off is very common in this world, apparently, and that's kind of weird. I don't know about that.
Yeah. Yeah, so the first part starts off with the President Angel's little sisters. I've forgotten her name again. We figured it out last week, and I've already forgotten what her name is.
The youngest sister?
No, the oldest sister.
Oh, the actual angel.
Yeah.
It is Manami.
Manami, that's right.
Mi-chan.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's all her little sisters are going to play, and they're like, oh, it says something about like making sure people aren't going to take Su-chan, because they remember like, oh, there was this time a dog tried to keep her because the dog thought she was a little doll, and that dog had 6 legs.
The dogs, even the animals have 6 legs in here, but it's like, if people evolved to have 6 legs, it doesn't necessarily mean animals had to have 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of weird, especially since they're saying, well, some of it's like the 6th limb evolved into like the 2nd set of ears or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or like they evolved into horns, right?
Yeah.
It's not necessarily everyone has 6 arms. So the fact that the dog has dog ears, it's like that could have been why it didn't get the 6 legs. It's questionable. It's weird, but I mean, it's still kind of cute. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Mm,
dogs are cute as long as they're not in front of you in real life.
yeah. So, and then the older sisters, they remember another time when some random girl just wanted to keep Sui-chan as her own little sister. They're like, no, you can't. She's our sister. You can't take her.
I think it's their neighbor,
Yeah.
or something. They live close by. Manami goes to school with the older sister, and it's like, so that's
Hmm.
why she's always so apologetic to me. I had
Yeah.
no idea. It's like, sorry, we tried to kidnap your sister.
Yeah. So it cuts to Hime and the little centaur. So I think her sister or cousin, something.
Cousin, I believe.
Cousin. Yeah.
Shino-chan. Let me see. Does it say it's cousin? No biography written. Okay, so
Nice.
she's Hime's no biography written.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're going for a walk, and there's teammate starts explaining the different types of grass to her and all the different flowers, how they have names and things.
And then it immediately cuts to her, then telling all these other kids all like, haha,
Yeah,
I'm so smart.
yeah, telling
Which is
all her
pretty
friends at
funny.
the preschool or whatever about all the flowers and their names. And I don't know, this was weird because the one girl was like, "Oh, they're different types of grass, just like we're different." They're like, "No, not like that. It's different." Like what? I don't know.
And then they
So
start
then
talking
they
about shapes.
Yeah, they're playing with blocks and talking about like, look, if this one has triangle sides, but if you look at like this, it's a square.
Yeah, it got
It's,
really heavily philosophical for a bunch of children. It's like they would not be
yeah,
talking like this. But about like blocks and shapes, and it's like, I feel like I'm
yeah,
in second grade again.
yeah. And then they go back to more flowers when they're outside, and those have names too. And the next day when they get to school, they all the flowers are gone because they were weeds, and the teachers pulled them out.
Because they're playing with the weeds. That could be bad. Some people can get like,
Hmm.
I guess, sick by weeds. Because it's like some animals can get sick from certain weeds, so that maybe some of those properties pass on to like the kids because they're part animal. Who knows?
Hmm.
Who
Probably,
knows?
yeah, yeah. And then after that, it's just I forget who was talking to who, but some one of the little sisters was like, "Oh, being a big sister is hard because you have to know all kinds of things to be able to explain to the little sister."
And she's just like, oh, I just learned from my big sister. And one day when
Hmm.
you're big sisters, you can teach people. And it's like,
Yeah,
I'm not as stuck
yeah,
up, but
yeah,
I like the line though where it's like, it's okay. It was because of adult things, right? I wish I was an adult. It's like over why the weeds were pulled.
yeah. So yeah, then there's the part two. So mm, this was more of the angel sisters, the triplets, and Sui-chan. Sui-chan couldn't get her tail through the hole in her clothes, and her sisters had to help her. And she's like, "Oh, I wanted to do that on my own." And so the sisters like, "Well, we'll do tail training today." And like, "Oh, you move your tail left, move your tail to the right, and move back to the middle." And
Put it
mm,
down, all that
mm-hmm.
fun stuff. Then make a circle.
Yeah, make a circle. But Sui-chan just has a little tail, so she can't do that.
Yeah.
Uh, and they start talking to Manami, the older sister, about different clothes, and they explain how like, oh, they have holes in them for your tail, and it works like this. And
It's like a tag thing for the tail to go
yeah,
through to like hide the underwear so you don't see it.
mm-hmm.
'Cause that would be awkward. And like, oh, I don't care about that. And he's just like, well, I do.
Yeah,
There's some line about like the types of people who would want to see that aren't the types of people who should ever see that or something. It's like,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. There's something like that. So a little later, they're watching TV, and there's some commercial or something for the world's prettiest person competition. And Sue Chan says that Manami is the prettiest person in the world, and the triplets say like, "Oh, you can't say that because it'll go to her head. She'll get a big ego about it."
Yeah, and you don't know. There's like so many people
Yeah,
in the world. I'm sure there's
yeah,
possibly others.
yeah. So the rest of the episode, they are determined to find someone who is prettier. So then they're at school and they find their teacher, and she's like, "You're pretty, but you're not prettier than our sister." And teacher's like, "What? Okay, that's weird." And they head to the park, and Hime and all her friends show up, and they're like, "Hime is more cute than pretty. She'll be
One
pretty."
of the cat girls was kissing
Yeah.
Shino over and over again too.
Mhm.
It was all like, damn
Yeah.
it, no, stop. Also, Hime is strong. She just like lifted Shino
Yeah.
up with one arm, like.
Seriously, I had that same
Hime
thought. It
is
was like,
ripped.
yeah. So yeah, they're like, "Oh, Hime is cute. She's not pretty," and Su-chan, she's probably pretty for like a snake person.
Yeah.
Which is like, it's such a
you're
weird thing to
probably
say.
a pretty snake person. It's like,
Yeah. Like, oh,
dude, Su-chan is the prettiest snake lady, probably. Even
definitely.
though they all look the same, the others all wearing those robes, so definitely.
Yeah.
And then Hime's like, well, if you want to see the prettiest, what about Nozomi? Which is super gay. Hime is gay for Nozomi, probably.
Totally.
Back and forth. It's gotta, well, maybe.
Maybe.
One can hope. Everyone's gay for Hime, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just see Nozomi in the background spinning one of the cat girls around.
Yeah. And they're like, "Oh, we thought she was a boy."
Her outfit in that scene was really cute, too, though. Like,
Yeah, it was.
I want that jacket. I want that jacket.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, then they all head home and tell their angel sister, like, "Oh, we didn't find anyone prettier. There's probably someone out there, but
It's
we just
like,
didn't find it."
You can't, like, be the prettiest, because then
Yeah.
you'll stop trying. And she's like, that's okay, because when I stop being the prettiest, that's when you and Su-chan will become the prettiest. It's like, what a good big sister, like,
Yeah.
always keeping it positive, always like, you're gonna be cute one day, you're gonna, like, go so far
Yeah.
in life. It's always doing so much, like, they hate the lectures, but it's like, always talking
Yeah.
about, like, what's really important, and has a good outlook.
Yeah, she was a good role model.
Yeah, she has a really good outlook on life, too.
Totally.
So,
Yeah.
there's only one episode left of this. I don't think they're gonna do anything plot-wise, so all those things are, it's like, this could maybe be, like, building towards plot randomly, it just wasn't. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna have anything explained. It's very weird and interesting. It's like, buy
Yeah.
manga. But
Yeah. I don't know. It's been an okay series, though.
I want at least one person to confess to another and it be really gay. That's all I want from the final. It's okay if it doesn't happen. I would understand if it didn't. Because, that might happen in the manga much later or something. But, maybe. Maybe it'll happen.
Maybe. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Shall we move on to Mary?
Sure. Yeah. We can go on to Mary.
All right.
Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, so Dream Eater Mary, episode 12.
Yeah.
Started off with a lot of monologuing.
Lots of talking in this one.
Yeah, the first 3 quarters is pretty much all monologues. I mean, it gave us more explanation about what's going on, which is good, and they kind of had to build it that way since, like, the ending is kind of sudden and rushed since it's not the original and all that, so... Yeah, we find out about Mistletoe a bit, that she's not so much a nightmare as she's in between nightmares. Because people have nightmares, but people also have nightmares where it's like they push their darkest fears and thoughts into, and that's what created Mistletoe, apparently.
Yeah.
She's basically the bad feels girl.
Yeah.
There is also a line in this whole dialogue where they're explaining the gun and stuff, where Leon says no matter who shoots her, it will kill her, basically, or something.
Yeah.
Even though he's the one who will die no matter what from it, I think.
Yeah, because they were like, oh, the other dream demons are the bullet, and he's the gunpowder that'll fire the shot, or something like that.
Yeah, his life is like gunpowder. It'll
Yeah,
like explode or something. I don't know.
yeah.
You do see in the flashback too, where he's talking about how him and a bunch of other dream demons who are like his friends or whatever were tasked to hunt her down. And they all died but him who lived. But you see him, like, the gun go through her leaves, and it's like the only thing seen to hurt her, and she like notices it too. And I think that's why he's like, I've modified the gun, it can kill her, I know it.
Yeah.
The problem is you only see it take out the leaves.
Mm.
There's a chance they're gonna fire this gun and he's gonna die, and it's not gonna do anything.
Yeah.
So
That would be bad. 'Cause don't know what to do then.
that'd be very bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, we find more about Kawanami and how she like regained her heart because of wanting to be Sana's friend and stuff. And it's like, Kawanami is so gay for Sana.
Yeah. Serious. Very gay.
Very. Like, you brought my heart back. I want to be your like best friend. It's like,
Yeah. Oh.
I'm gonna protect her. It's like, sweet.
Yeah.
That's nice. I did like for all this monologuing, there was a lot of mood lighting.
Yeah.
Pretty much the only time light was on anyone in any of these worlds, and even the outside at night, was when they were saying something positive or like thinking of positive things. The rest of the monologuing and just talking about what is happening, anything neutral or dark, because I mean it's all dark topics, was usually by characters that were hidden in like in the shadows more. So
Yeah.
it was kind of obvious and kind of like forced in your face, but it was still kind of cool.
Yeah.
Fit.
It's nice to see him put in like some effort into that kind of stuff,
Yeah,
even if it was
they
obvious.
tried. It was just a little too obvious, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then so the next day, they're all like just talking. They're watching the show, and then the dad starts telling a story about when he was 19 and how something similar happened to like her weird dreams, and she's immediately like, "We're leaving, no." Which is really suspicious. It's like, well, one, no one wants to listen to dad stories over and over again, but two, it feels like there might have been something there. Like, this story might be in point to something. Who knows? I mean, why does he have this big knife cut through his eye?
They keep building up the dad character like he might be something important.
It might
we don't know yet.
Manga, though. It might
yeah,
that's
because true.
Of that, so...
That would be unfortunate.
It'd be so funny if he just comes into the dream world at the end and is just like, "What's up, nerds?" But yeah, so they do their exams or whatever, and the teacher is all like, "Yo, I'll stop by around 9 tonight. Get fucking ready." Just absolutely playing with them during the exams and stuff,
and being a jerk, just generally. So yeah, then they'll end up at the restaurant. They're all just waiting for the teacher to show up, and he eventually does, and then Engi takes them into her own daydream so they can fight on like home turf.
Engi makes him really mad too, but he manages to grab, like, they should have done it before she came back to the table, because he like grabs her and pulls her in with him. Like, oh shit, now Sana's in here too, and there's like a threat and like hostage or whatever.
Yeah.
They really cranked up the god mode to like 11. Like, Mary, we've seen Mary punch and like shatter the moon in this world before, but she's just not doing anything. It's questionable. It's like she's been building up to be this super powerful secret character or something, and then she just ended up being suddenly useless against the villain. Like, none of the power stuff she kind of showed was there at all, which is weird. And then Engi was getting beat up too until she does start doing the cool sword stuff later. I was like, why isn't she doing any of that? This is like really obviously trying to downplay them, but then she did start doing it and it did nothing. It's like, oh well, okay, but at least they did try to show it. If they just did it at all, I would have been like a little too obvious.
Yeah.
What if the dad with the scar is John Doe?
Oh, what if?
What if? What if? But
Yeah,
yeah, so
because
they just get the shit beaten out of them basically,
yeah,
and
Mistletoe is overpowered.
yeah,
It's
and then
enough.
they all get beaten up, and Meiji picks up the sword.
Hmm.
The episode kind of ends. We kind of just skipped through these episodes just
Yeah.
really fast.
Well, I feel like not much happened in either
Yeah,
episode. There's
yeah,
one important thing we skipped over in Mary was that Engie, when she went attacking, she got stabbed like a vine thing in her side and got taken out.
yeah,
So she's like, she isn't dead yet, but she's in a bad spot,
yeah.
looks like.
And Mary's just like laying there unblinking with her eyes open for some reason.
Yeah.
And yeah, there wasn't too much important information given this episode, surprisingly. Most of the
Yeah.
stuff we knew about Leon, like, it was just recapping stuff we already knew about Leon and them.
Yeah, it was like,
Most of that monologue was pretty pointless, and it's just all about ideals, but they were ideals that had been spouted so many times, they were literally quoting Yumeji at points. It's like,
yeah.
we could have at least had new dialogue, but it's still
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it was like they wanted to make sure that we saw the characters all knowing everything everyone knows. So they had to
Yeah.
catch each other up, but ended up
Yeah.
being kind of a boring episode for us because of that.
Yeah. I feel like they could have skipped a lot of that. So we still don't know what's going on with the lighthouse demon. Oh yeah, it
Yeah.
ends with Yumeji picking up the sword and like, what can you do? He's like, I don't know until I try, and then he screams and it all gets intense. And it's like, there's gonna be some bullshit with Yumeji.
Yeah, probably.
It really feels like they're like the people who are supposed to be like the powerful heroes are knocked out, and this no-name guy suddenly has his saying, and like there was the fortune telling that was like, cancers can do the most today, and it's like, oh, that's Yumeji's.
Hmm.
It's like, as long as they believe in themselves, it's like, it's weird. I don't feel like Yumeji, with the way this show is going, should have ever been like the main hero who saves anything.
Yeah,
He's much more of
totally.
a support role compared to Mary, who's should be the bronze, but it seems like they're going with Yumeji's going to be the hero and do something with the sword. I don't know.
Yeah. I really hope they don't, because that would be kind of a bummer of an end of just like, oh, we just made this it's like such a tropey classical thing of, oh, the guy rescues everybody.
Yeah,
That would
the
be
guy's
dumb.
the hero all along. But again, we still don't know what
Yeah.
happens with Lighthouse Guy. Maybe Lighthouse Guy just shows up and is like, sup nerds,
Yeah.
time to wreck your party.
Yeah.
There's a few different ways it can go still.
Yeah, there is. I wonder if it'll be like the dad is the lighthouse guy and he'll show up and be
That's
like,
possible.
yeah, like maybe he'll beat Mistletoe because
Uh,
he's like, oh, I'm gonna defend my daughter or something.
I don't know,
I
because
don't know.
the dad hints at stuff being when he was 19, like years ago,
Mhm.
much younger, and it doesn't sound like the lighthouse guy has been here that long.
Yeah,
So if it
true.
is that, I still think it's the friend, because like, I want to bring the light into people, and
Mhm.
his eyes are off. His eyes are off compared to every other character, and I think in
Yeah.
the second episode I mentioned that I'm like, his eyes are weird. It bothers me. It's like, it would make sense.
Mhm.
It makes sense, but
Yeah. I do like that theory a lot better than the dad. The friend being in the lighthouse.
The dad can be John Doe though and show up and save the day. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
Who knows?
We'll have to see.
I
Yeah.
want the manga to be brought to English because I want to know what the manga
Yeah.
says, which it's still ongoing. It's not even done. How many chapters are there now? 100.
Oh,
100 chapters.
that's a lot.
Yeah.
I wonder what. I guess there's just like
This
they just
adapted
encounter more
from
dream demons.
16.
Yeah.
Well, the plot really goes a very different way too, so it's.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, this adapts about 16 before it goes original, I think, around there.
Okay.
So.
So yeah, that was all for this week, I guess.
That was a really short episode. We're only 34
That
minutes
was.
in.
Yeah.
Do we not have anything else to talk about? Nothing?
Oh,
I
I
guess-
can't think of anything.
Did you... wait, did you actually decide on what we're gonna watch next season?
Oh, no.
Okay.
I
And then-
think I did. I think I did because because last week I was talking about wanting to do a Gundam series, but then I looked it up and that's only available on Hulu and trash, and also
Or
not
buying the
available in
physical.
yeah. And so I went through the list of like 8 or 9 things and found the couple that are on Crunchyroll. And I think what I'm gonna go with is the one called Haibane Renmai. I'll throw a link in Discord if you want to put it up on
Okay,
stream.
I've heard that before. So
Yeah.
I think the one I chose, Children of the Whales, I think it's gonna be on
Mm-hmm.
Crunchyroll. I think.
Okay.
I'm not
Cool.
sure. We'll have to see. If it's not, I might have to change it. But
Yeah.
so hi, Bonne Renmei. This is the Angel one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of this quite a bit. Just.
Yeah. It also had the highest average MAL rating of all
Mm.
the shows.
Oh, it's
So
actually on Crunchyroll now. I know it's a Funimation release. I know they started releasing Funimation stuff, so I wasn't sure. So that's
yeah.
cool. That's up there now.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we'll be starting those in a couple weeks then.
We were gonna have a week in between with no episodes, aren't we? Cause
I believe so. Yeah.
Haibane Renmei is a 13 episode series. I don't know if Children of the Whales will not be, so we can watch episode 1 then.
Yeah.
But
We could.
if something else, we'll probably want something else to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe find an OVA or movie if there's anything out that's
Yeah.
interesting to you.
Yeah. We'll have to figure that out. It would be really convenient if Mary had an OVA, but it didn't. So.
Yeah. I mean, we can try to figure out right now because we have time to fill, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's a lot of hentai coming out next season, apparently.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I was looking through the OVA stuff for next season, and there was all this hentai. I'm like, this is all porn.
Oh.
This is.
I mean, we could always do the Death Note movie on Netflix.
Why
See
do
that?
you want us to suffer?
Oh, part of me feels like I need to see it just so I can know. Just so I can know on my own.
Is this remote? This is I out. What? The new Magic Mahou Shoujo Lyrical Nanoha movie's I out?
Oh.
What? What?
Oh.
How is this out or not? They were talking about it not coming out forever, and I never heard of it actually coming out. There's gonna be a sequel?
Oh.
2018? What? How is this already out? How is this already out and I haven't seen it anywhere?
Weird.
I'm gonna have to go find that. Because
Maybe it's like is it just only out in Japan, I guess?
Maybe. Yeah, that does happen with movies sometimes.
Yeah.
Trying to find something.
Yeah.
OVA. Some lots of hentai again. God damn it. Why is there so much hentai? I'm trying to find like an OVA. I need to turn that off. My settings are always on just show whatever. It's like let's turn off kids and oh god, I turned on kids, not off. Turn off 18 plus. There we go. There's something here called Escatron.
Escatron? Okay.
First episode came out in July. There's gonna be 2 episodes, but it doesn't look like the second one's out yet.
Oh. Huh.
Story follows the 2 titular girls, Eska and Kron, whose contrasting personalities are like the sun and moon. The girls are from Terminal, a future post-apocalyptic world that's empty and monochrome. The 2 girls cross worlds and arrive in present day, which they call transit. As Eska and Kron experience the light, scenery, and sound music of the real world, the future world of Terminal gradually changes into a more vivid world. It's a sci-fi thing. I don't know if... It looks like only 1 episode's out, but...
Huh. That sounds kind of cool.
I'm not sure when episode 2 comes out. Let me see if I can find it. Because if episode 2's out by then, you know, we could...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's actually coming on Crunchyroll, is it? Coming original videos. Trying to find more information. So, okay, so it came out in theaters in July. It doesn't look like you can actually watch it yet. Darn it. I want to
Oh,
see this. It looks cool.
yeah.
Back to trying to find an OVA. I'm going to go into my plan to watch an OVA or a
Yeah.
movie.
Hmm.
Let's see if we can find something. Um... We could watch Le Petit Cosette, which is apparently really fucked up and weird. It's like some dark thing that's dark for
Yeah.
the sake of being dark. Let's see.
Oh.
Uh, there's a Dragon Age movie.
Oh.
There's Dragon Half, which is an OVA that's basically hentai. It's on Crunchyroll. And it's hard to find stuff.
Yeah.
There's a 2-episode Fire Emblem OVA
Mm.
from 1996. Old school. What is this? The Radio Wave-like Girlfriend, Electromagnetic Girlfriend.
Hmm.
Mystery thriller. Let's see here. Trying to find something on my list. Oh, have you ever seen
Hmm.
sorry, I just found 2 different things. What is
Oh.
I don't remember this. Okay. Garakoa Restore the World, or Garakawa. It's
No,
on
I haven't.
Crunchyroll. It is a sci-fi movie.
Mm-hmm.
A floating space without gravity where an infinite number of lights shine in different colors. The Box of Wisdom. Inside this box there are multiple worlds, multiple timelines, and there used to be many different people. This is a world where Duel and Dorothy were fighting with enemies called viruses. Worlds infected by viruses must be erased. That is the job of these girls. However, one day Duel and Dorothy feel the presence of a new virus arriving at the scene. They see a girl being attacked by viruses. After saving the girl, the duo wait for her to awaken so they can ask who she is, where she came from, and where she is going. Finally, when the girl opens her eyes, she gave her name Remo and whispered only one sentence: I must return to the flower patch.
Hmm.
So, it's like some pretty looking thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm looking at the trailer for it now. It's just some.
It's like some sci-fi magical girl thing.
Yeah. This seems cool.
You wanna watch this next? Well, not next week, but the week
I
after.
see. Yeah, sure.
I'm pretty sure this is on Crunchyroll. I remember seeing it on there. Let me just double check.
Yeah. Double check just to be sure.
Yeah, I hate when the search thing doesn't
Yeah.
auto-populate, and you just have to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they do have it. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Kawa, Restore the World. There's 2 PVs, an introduction from the director,
Mm-hmm.
the movie, and then the director Q&A. So there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Cool.
We probably don't have to watch the extra stuff, just the movie, but still. Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
So, we did.
Yeah.
We found something. It allowed us sometimes. This episode isn't super, super short.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably good not to keep it too long because, I mean,
Yeah.
all sick and all, but...
Oh. So yeah, guess that's kind of it for this week then.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright,
We'll be
so...
the final episode of season 2 next week.
Yes.
The stunning conclusion.
Ooh. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Alright.
excited to see how Mary ends.
Yeah. It can either be nice and simple, it could do something really weird. I have no idea how that show's gonna end. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching, everyone, and have a great day.
See you next week.